Hello, this is MrChabry. Last time we made our way through Chargestone Cave. Now what we're going to do is we're going to finish up this portion of the game. I should have sprayed repels, but oh well. So yeah, we are pretty close to ending this as well. We had just reached to the Nugget Twins. And I did turn on the sea gear, so you'll get to finally see what that looks like, even though you cannot really do anything with that. So I'll go ahead and use my repel. There it is. Alright, and I do believe... I'm trying to remember how we got to this specific location. Alright, so I do believe we want to go this way first, maybe? And that going that way will lead you back to the actual entrance, but you can go over here and grab an HP up. No, I don't think I want to go that way because then we'll have to go all the way around. That's not fun. So let's go ahead and head back down here to the floor with the Nugget Twins. So from here, we've pretty much explored all the locations on this section right here. So we're gonna go up this little mini stairs. And there are some people that we will have to battle. Let's go ahead and battle this guy. Since he is a doctor and he will heal your Pokemon for you. Dr. Wayne. He's going to have a Swadloon. Not really the best Pokemon, especially when we have a jalapeno on the field. Just Heat Crash. Heat Crash will smash this thing into smithereens. Alright. So, pretty easy. We can always talk to this guy and he'll heal up our Pokemon now. So, it's always a good idea to, you know, battle these doctors who will give you a place to heal your Pokemon away from everything. We'll go ahead and grab this timer ball. And then, now you can see there are some grunts, some Team Plasma grunts. So it's time for us to get our Team Plasma battling hats back on, and we're going to defeat all these grunts. Alright, so Sandile. Jalapeno can easily knock that thing out with a few arm thrusts. That's the good thing about having a fighting type who is also your fire type. Gives you some nice coverage. Alright, Scraggy, we can do the same thing. Just throw a few arm thrust slaps. And there it is. Pretty easy battle. Alright, and then the last Pokemon is Watchog. Watchog's also weak to fighting. So, we're going to take that thing out as well. Alright, nice. Nothing too too powerful. Jalapeno is now at level 32. And Potato is going up some levels too. Let me see what moves you have. Bulldoze, Mental Claws, Home Claws. I think you're good without Slash. You're actually good without Slash. Well, yeah, Potato has some levels to catch up. If it wants to be on par with the rest of our team. Alright, so the next grunt here is going to have a Scraggy. We've shown that Jalapeno can take on Scraggies very easily. So we'll go ahead and just arm thrust this thing. Alright, pretty simple. Not too hard. These grunts have not really been posing much of a challenge. You can see there's about 3 more up ahead. So this one is going to have a Trubbish and a Liepard. So Trubbish is that poison type. Really, Jalapeno's not the best matchup for that. I believe Potato would be better. And I am actually willing to go into Potato to fight this Trubbish. Alright, Sludge. We resist that, which is good. How little that does. And then Potato can Bulldoze. And it'll lower its speed, but I was hoping it would be enough to knock it out. Another Bulldoze will do the job, though. Alright, Potato. So next is the Liepard. Let's go ahead and give some experience to Parsnip. Don't think we really used Parsnip much yet. It'll be good to get some form of experience on her. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a Bubble Beam. Alright. Almost enough? Almost enough. Alright, we're going to go for another one that will take out the Liepard. Nice. Alright. So now we're ready to face the next grunt. Now the next grunt is going to have 3 Trubbishes. And we've already seen that Potato does pretty well against those Trubbishes. So I think Potato should get the benefit from these Trubbishes. I think that would be really great for it. Alright, and I've always enjoyed the intro animation. I always thought that was pretty cool. Or when you're fighting Team Plasma. Like I said, 3 Trubbishes, I think. I want to go ahead and do a Hone Claws first. That'll boost my attack just enough where Bulldoze should one-shot everything. And that was a critical hit. Are you kidding me? We'll send out Watermelon, and we will use a Revive on Potato. I don't have any Revives. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll have to go back and heal. And I'll go ahead and crunch this thing. That is kind of unfortunate that that was a crit. If it wasn't a crit, we would have survived that with our Potato. Trubbish goes down pretty easily. Another Trubbish. This one, I might switch up tactics here. Go for an Ancient Power. Maybe I could get a nice boost, a rainbow boost off of this. And then be doing a little bit more damage. It's going to start stockpiling, which is annoying. Alright, I'll go ahead and Rock Tomb. But like I said, Trubbish is not really known for its offensive prowess. It's more of a bulky Pokemon. And I cannot believe we just missed that. Alright, and one more should do the job. It'll be faster still. Alright, Trubbish goes down. And I'll let Jalapeno finish off this last one. It is quite unfortunate. Potato went down, but we still can do some good things. Alright, one heat crash. It should do about half, maybe. Oh, yes. Oh, we get our own crit back. We get our own crit back, which is nice. That is actually really nice. Alright, let's go back and heal up. That crit really threw us off. Doctor, I require your services. Okay, and this last trainer is going to have a Watchog and a Sandile. So really my main mission right now is to get Potato caught up. And I'm okay with doing it this way. Because if Potato's caught up, that would be great for me. That's going to make things a lot easier. Alright, so there is the Watchog. We'll go ahead and arm thrust. Alright. Potato's level 27. And I believe Jalapeno should be getting closer to its evolution. Ooh, a crit. Balancing out the crits. Nice. Alright, so now what we could do, we can run this way first. And there should be... Yes. A Thunderstone. Now this might come in handy if we find the Pokemon that I am thinking about finding. We gotta go around this way. That's a ledge. It looks like stairs, but it's actually a ledge. It will throw you off. Alright. So this lady's going to have a Liepard. We've seen a lot of Liepards, a lot of Sandiles, a lot of Watchhogs. Alright, here we go. We're going to arm thrust. You gotta keep in mind that Liepard is pretty fast. Something you always have to keep in mind. Oh, that's right. You can't do it twice on Torment. You do the same move twice on Torment. So, a Flame Charge should be fine. Should take it out from here. Alright. Nice. We have defeated Team Plasma Grunt. So, if we go down these stairs, we will find another trainer down here that we could fight. No, she's going to be a little bit stronger than some of the Team Plasma Grunts we've been fighting, since this is an Ace trainer. Ace trainers always bring stronger Pokemon than the other trainers around them. So she's going to start off with her Drillbur. Level 30. You can get a sense that her levels are actually higher than the Grunts. We're going to go ahead and just Heat Crash first off. We're going to see a Dig, which is kind of annoying, but we have ways around Dig. Dig does not scare me at all because I've got this Pokemon named Parsnip. That's a good thing about having a flying type on your team. Gives you an immunity to ground type moves, which are very strong moves. Now, of course, Drillbur is going to have some coverage options, such as Rock Slide, which is not good for us. And we're going to get knocked out unless we do some switching around. I'm going to go into Watermelon. I resist Rock Slide with this thing. And then speed's not an issue because I've got Aqua Jet. So if I didn't Aqua Jet there, this thing would have just used Dig again. And then I would have been in a worse position, having to go back and forth between Parsnip and Watermelon. Next up is Zebstrika. I've got a nice potato for that. And instead of going for Bulldoze, I'm just going to go for Dig. Dig is a stronger move, and it will do more damage. Thing's going to go for Pursuit, and that's fine with me. Not a problem. And then we get a nice Dig in. Here I'm just going to click Bulldoze. Flame Charge. I am actually kind of nervous about how much this Flame Charge will do. Okay. We're going to actually survive that. I'm going to take down the Zebstrika with a Bulldoze, and we should get quite an amount of experience from that. Alright, thank you, Potato. I think we're going to continue down in this little area first before we go back up. So here you gotta push this stone over there. You come around here. The repels effects have worn off. That's okay because there is something of interest down here that we would like to have. And it's actually a pretty hard to find Pokemon. I can tell you right now it's not Clink. I honestly have no interest in Clink for this playthrough. But we can grab this item to the left. And I can tell you it's not Joltik as well. But Joltik is a good Pokemon. I have used Galvantula before. It is a great Pokemon. It has a good typing combination. But this Pokemon that I want to find is exceedingly rare. But it's got a higher encounter rate down at the bottom floor. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm just going to try to catch it, and I'll come back when I encounter it. If you come around here, you can find a rare candy. I still haven't got the encounter I was looking for, but I'm hoping that we will find it soon. I think I'll go ahead and battle this lady, just because she's here. I still have not encountered the specific Pokemon I'm looking for. But I'm hoping that I get to encounter it before too long because I don't want to spend too much time in this Chargestone Cave. So she's going to start off with her Gothita, which is not the best matchup for me, honestly. So yeah, I think it would actually be best for me to actually switch. And I think I'm going to go into Watermelon. Let Watermelon take on this challenge because Watermelon is a Pokemon I would like to level up a little bit more. Embargo, it's not really that much of a problem. I mean, I can always switch out if I need to. I'm just going to go ahead and Crunch. Flatter is going to be kind of annoying. It's not the worst. I do, you know, not really use the special attack as much. One Crunch will finish this thing off, which is nice. Easy. Easy, easy. Next up is a Lilligant, and of course this is not the best matchup for Watermelon. Watermelon would not want to face this Lilligant. So we're going to go ahead and go back into Jalapeno. And we're going to take care of this Lilligant with a Heat Crash. Now, her whole team seems like, so far, it's meant to confuse. Now, her last Pokemon is actually a Ducklet. I don't know what move Ducklet would have that can confuse. This thing is setting up on my face. I just need one Heat Crash to connect. There we go, nice. There we go, oh my gosh. Honestly, this lady seems like she was the closest to sweeping my entire team. Alright, next up is Ducklet. We're going to switch, and we're going to actually go into Watermelon again. Now, for Ducklet, I don't have anything perfectly great against Ducklet. And that's kind of the hope I'm having with finding this specific Pokemon in this cave. Just because this Pokemon would actually give me something for Ducklet. We're going to miss a very key critical Rock Tomb. And that's the downside to Rock Tomb, or most Rock type moves, to be honest. They are not very good at connecting. Alright, so we've got that taken care of. Really the only thing we have left in here is finding this specific Pokemon, and there is an item in the top right of this. So I think I'm going to work my way up to the top right in the hopes that I will encounter said Pokemon along the way. So if you come up here, turn right, go up. So far I haven't had any luck. There are a lot of Joltik in here. There is a lot of Joltik. But Joltik is not that said Pokemon on my plan. If you come up here, you can grab yourself a Bright Powder. This is an item that's going to lower the accuracy of your opponent. Now what I want it to do is I will now look for that Pokemon. I will be back once I find it. Alright, I have found said Pokemon that I would like to catch. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to throw a ball just to gauge how easy or hard it might be. Now, if you didn't notice, Dynamo here is the Pokemon that I would love to have on my team. I've never used an Electros on the team before. Oh, and that was such an easy catch. I'm actually surprised by that. So, yep, Electros will be a member of the team. And what do I want to name it? Well, I think I want to name it, let's see here. I'm going to name it Pineapple. Because pineapples are yellow. Electric types are usually associated with the color yellow. So there we go. We have our new team member. Let me go ahead and use some repel. Where's my repel? There it is. Use my repel. Alright, and Pineapple, now a member of our team. Once I get to a Pokemon Center, I will switch out Celery, just because... yeah, Celery is no longer going to be a member of the team. It's just not very good anymore. Impish, that's going to raise defense, lower special attack. That's okay, because I was going to use this as a physical attacker. Levitate is great. I am immune to ground types. And I can give it some moves like Volt Switch, and I think that would actually be pretty nice to do right now. Let me find my TMs. Find Volt Switch. There we go. And it can't learn it yet, but eventually it can. Alright, so with that, we're going to head up the stairs. We've got down here pretty much taken care of. We're going to go ahead and battle this last grunt that we skipped earlier on. Now, this grunt is going to use a Watch Hog and a Sandile. Nothing really surprising. Jalapeno has already shown that it can cut through Sandiles and Watch Hogs on its own. And right now, I'm going to still have the experience share on Potato for a little bit. But soon I want to start doing some training for Tynamo. Yeah, we'll keep battling. Because Tynamo, it would be great to get that thing leveled up and evolved. And I do have the Thunderstone, so I can pretty quickly get an Electros once it evolves into Electric. Alright, Potato is at level 29. Potato wants to learn Rock Slide, which is actually a decent move for it to know. I think I'll just get rid of Bulldoze, really. Actually, let's just get rid of Hone Claws. It actually has not proved itself to be useful. If Potato had a little bit more bulk, then maybe, but at the moment, no. Alright, and with that, we can go back up these stairs. Now, if we go to the left, we can battle this guy. I think for this guy, though, I think I want to actually lead off with Potato. I will go ahead and use a potion so I don't have to go all the way back downstairs. Here you go, Potato, drink up. Alright. And we'll battle this scientist here. Now, the scientist is going to have the Pokemon Clink. We've seen a few Clinks. Clink is actually a pretty cool Pokemon. I might consider using it whenever I do Black 2 version. For right now, I think I'm fine with the team that I've got. Now, like I said, there is going to be one more Pokemon that I add to our list, our roster. Once Celery is put in the box, we will have one more space for one more Pokemon. Now, the Pokemon you see as my team right now are going to be the permanent team members. And there's one more permanent team member I would like to find. But we'll shove that out of the way. There is, over here, this hiker here. He doesn't really do much for us. And we find, hey, I was talking about you. So, yeah, we've already talked to that guy. This is just a path that we were unable to get to, but now we have gotten there. Now, what I want to do now is actually go down here. There's another Ace Trainer. We'll go ahead and go down this way. Now, he's going to start off with a Whimsicott, which is actually not the best matchup for my Drillbur. Once it evolves, it will have better times matching up against Whimsicott. But for right now, I'm going to go into Jalapeno. Whimsicott's a cool Pokemon. It is now a grass fairy type, but during this game, it was pure grass. So, it's one of those Pokemon that it benefited greatly from the addition of fairy types. Alright, so we'll go ahead and Heat Crash this thing. Demolish it. Next up is Tortuga, and you know what? It's time for Pineapple to show how well it can do. Alright, Pineapple. I'm going to need you to Spark. Get a defense drop. I'm actually going to switch out after this, but I just want a little bit of experience on my pineapple. Let's go ahead and get potato out here. Of course, a water type move wouldn't be great, but I think potato should be fine right now. Oh, there's the brine. Okay. Alright, if I can get a dig in. There we go. Potato, go underground. It's going to brine. The tailwind has petered out. I forgot there was a tailwind. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to lose our potato here, but that's okay. We are actually really close to the end of the game. Or at the end of the cave, I should rather say. We'll go into our own watermelon. Instead of fighting fire with fire, we're going to fight water rock with water rock. We're going to aqua jet. And that should take it out from this range. Oh, it's going to survive. Oh, wow. The brine did a lot more to me than aqua jet did to him. Alright, so watermelon will take that thing out. Pineapple gets a little bit of experience. That's okay. Let's go ahead and take experience share and give the experience share to pineapple. Then we grab a magnet. This is going to be very useful once we get pineapple ready to be a full-fledged member of the team. So now we find at the end of this cave, many different values mixed together, and the world becomes gray. That is unforgivable. I will separate Pokemon and people, and black and white will clearly be distinct. Only then will Pokemon become perfect beings. Yes, that is my dream. The dream that I must fulfill. You have a dream? Yes, you have a dream. That's wonderful. I'll learn what kind of dream you have in battle. Sometimes I think N might be a little unhinged. He likes to go on side tangents that don't even make sense. So, he's going to lead off with a Boldore. We have faced Boldores plenty of times. We're going to have our Jalapeno up and ready. Let's go ahead and Arm Thrust. And even if you have Sturdy, Arm Thrust does not care. We only get 3 hits. An Iron Defense, that might actually, if we don't hit enough times, that's going to actually hurt us. No, come on. Come on, Jalapeno. Alright, that is kind of annoying that we didn't get the acquired hits. But we'll take out Jalapeno there. And he's still doing the common thing that he does, where he just uses Pokemon that he recently caught. Alright, so he's going to go into Joltik. I'm going to actually stay in. And I'm just going to Heat Crash this thing. Joltik's very small. And Heat Crash is a move that bases its damage based off of the weight differential. So Jalapeno just demolishes that thing. Next up is Clink. We'll just Heat Crash Clink as well. I do believe Clink is a smaller Pokemon. I'm not worried about that. Next up is Ferroseed. Ferroseed's a good Pokemon. It is catchable in this route. I actually saw some when I was trying to find my Tynamo. It is a grass steel type Pokemon, and it is very, very bulky. It is actually a really good Pokemon. It evolves into Ferrothorn. And if you need more defense on your team, well, that is a perfect choice. It is only Its only downside is super weak to fire. One fire type move cuts through it like butter. So we have defeated N once again. And we're going to have Bianca and Juniper come up. Professor Juniper, what are you thinking? You appear to have no qualms about... Yeah. He's going to go on, talk about how revolting it is that she studies Pokémon. And then N's going to wander off. And we're just going to say, okay, that's fine. Well, I didn't expect him to change his mind. I hope he'll spend some time trying to understand how others feel. Alright, so they're going to go back into Chargestone Cave. I think right now it's good time as any to leave Chargestone Cave. And now we are in MrChabry City. And this is where we're going to take on the next gym challenge. So, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.